Multiple sclerosis affects millions of people, but resilience and community can make all the difference. Inspired by her mother's strength, Erin Stevenson began her career with the National MS Society before facing her own MS diagnosis, which she now manages through holistic wellness. Joining us now is author Erin Stevenson and Renee Barros with the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for joining us on this early Saturday morning.
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah.
It's great to be here.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So, Erin, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
Talk to folks a little bit about the Do Good movement and how you all are collaborating with the National Multiple Sclerosis Society.
Yeah, so again, grateful to be back. The Do Good movement, we were created over 10 years ago, 10 years ago this coming summer, and it was focused on social emotional learning, health and wellness, and really driven by my mom and my father, who both had passed away. And my mom lived with MS. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and during my younger age, I was working with the National MS Society overseeing a Bike MS event, which I'm still heavily involved with and ride every year. And so we continue our partnership and support the organization of the National MS Society by helping to create awareness, partner, and educate other people about both the event and the organization.
All right, and so Renee, talk to us about the importance of people getting involved with the National MS Society, and then tell us a little bit about the bike event that's coming up in June, so really just around the corner.
Yeah, so we're doing our best to advance research and make life with MS better for people living with this awful disease. By participating in Bike MS, every person that pedals is pedaling us closer to the finish line of MS. Our event takes place on June 21st and 22nd at Kuiper's Family Farm in Maple Park. We gather about 700 riders, and the farm is open. There's a lot of family activities. It is really just a great time and a great ride.
Awesome, awesome. And so, Erin, I think, a lot of us have heard, obviously, the term multiple sclerosis, but if you don't know someone who has been impacted by it or affected, a lot of folks might not exactly know what it is. Can you explain what MS is and how it affects you?
So MS impacts people differently. You can't look at one person and assume that they had the disease or are in the same kind of severity of it. My mom had difficulty walking, balance issues. Mine actually came as a vision issue where I had vertigo. And when I was first diagnosed, I was training for the Bike MS ride and got vertigo pretty hard, pretty heavy, and went to my doctor, and he kind of laughed at me when I asked him if I could have MS. And I was like, my mom has it, could I have it as well? And there wasn't any connection with genetics, and I don't think there really is now. But so he gave me some medication and said, we'll treat the vertigo. The next day I knew better because I asked questions and I advocated for myself, and I asked to get an MRI. And the following day, July 3rd, I was diagnosed with MS too. So it's where I feel like, again, today we celebrate a lot. We're talking about MS awareness. It's International Women's Day. And I think as women, it's really powerful to stand up for yourself.
Absolutely.
I've come on before talking about self-care and these wellness impacts, and about putting your mask on first before we can take care of others. It's awesome that I can collaborate with the MS Society and have a really big impact in helping make a difference, but I can't do that if I'm not taking care of myself first. And I saw that in my mom, and I hope to educate and empower other people beyond gender, that we have to take care of ourselves, and what does that look like for you?
Absolutely. And so before we wrap up, I know that tomorrow begins National MS Week. Can you share any key things that are happening throughout the week that people should be aware of?
All of Chicago is going to be lit up with orange buildings.
Okay.
For National MS Awareness Week.
Okay, and then you have, is it a book? Book signing, or not book signing, but one of your books is in connection to.
Yeah, so I Am Kind, my third book, we are donating part of the proceeds to go back to the National MS Society.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
And also we have our walk program. Our walks are coming up in April and May, so if you're not a cyclist, you can walk with us.
All right. Renee, Erin, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Certainly appreciate having you here, and we're the right color. Didn't even know. All right, so to learn more about the upcoming events supporting the National MS Society, you can visit the Do Good Movement website, and you can also follow them on social media, and that information is for you right there on your screen.